नमस्ते, खुश रहो बिटिया. I JVN Dr. Ashok Kumar Jain, FPD Department from Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Now today's topic is nebulization, PPT 8th SEM. Process of dispersing a liquid, any medication, into microscopic particles and delivering into lung as patient inhaled through the nebulizer. It is used to liquefy and remove retained secretion from the respiratory tract. Most aerosol medication have bronchodilating effect and are administered by respiratory therapy personnel. Purpose to relieve respiratory insufficiency due to bronchospasm, to correct the underlying respiratory disorder responsible for bronchospasm, to liquefy and remove retained thick secretion, to reduce inflammation and allergic response of the upper respiratory tract, to correct humidify deficit resulting from inspired air by passing the airway during the use of mechanical ventilation in critically and post-surgical patent. When a person has acute asthma attack, when a person is in respiratory distress, if a person is unable to use inhaler, if a person has stridor, respiratory congestion, pneumonia, atelectasis, or asthma. This is the first power of uh, pressurized inhaler was invented in France by Charles Grion in 1858. This device used pressure to atomize the liquid medication. The pump handle is operated like a bicycle pump. When the pump is pulled up, it draws liquid from the reservoir, and upon the force of the user hand, the liquid is pressurized through an atomizer to be sprayed out for inhalation near the user's mouth. In 1864, the first steam driven nebulizer was invented in Germany. This inhaler, known as Siegel steam spray inhaler. The first electrical nebulizer was invented in the 1930s and called a pneumostat. Bernal's principle. By the mid 19th century, the search was on for a device that would turn a solution into spray. It was believed that such a device would break down the solution into atoms, and in this way to solution could be inhaled. The breakdown was those referred to as atomization, pulverizing, when nebulizing, and the device created were often referred to atomizer, atomizer, pulverizer, or nebulizer. Yes, yet no such mechanism would have been invented if not for this discovery of the Bernoulli principle. Daniel Bernoulli observed that when water hit a rock, it creates a mist that can be inhaled. He published a book in 1738 where he described that a similar effect could be created by forcing water through a narrow tube. His concept was based on the fact that faster water flow through a tube, the less the lateral pressure will be. A decreased lateral pressure is also referred to a negative side stream pressure. If there is a hole in the side of the tube, the negative pressure will force water into the stream. This same concept was used in creating the first nebulizer, only using air. Air is forced through a tube, and a hole in the tube is connected to a container with a solution in it that contains the medication. The fluid is basically sucked in due to the negative side wall pressure and turned into a spray or mist. Type of nebulizer: inhaled or metered dose nebulizer, jet nebulizer, ultrasonic nebulizer. Function: A nebulizer is device that use a small compressor to convert liquid medication into tiny droplet of mist that can be inhaled directly into the lung. Since the medication goes straight to the lung, onset of the medication action of take place rapidly. This promote quick symptom relief in the case of illness such as asthma, where fast relief is desirable. Also, it minimizes the risk of side effect of the medication, preventing the medication from being metabolized into a less effective form for the body. Equipment nebulizer and nebulizer connecting tube, mouthpiece, mask, respiratory medication to be administered, normal saline solution, sterile water, cotton ball, face mask, sputum mug with disinfectant, disposable tissue, kidney tray, medication card. Procedure: the patient position of the patient appropriately along optimal ventilation, semi floor position. Assess and record breath sound, respiratory status, pulse rate, and other significant respiratory function. Teach patient the proper way of inhalation. Prepare equipment at hand. Check doctor order for the medication. Prepare thereafter. Place the medication in the nebulizer. Can add a amount of saline solution uh, if ordered. Attach the nebulizer to the compressed gas source. Attach the connective tube and mouthpiece to the nebulizer. Turn the machine on. Notice the mist produced by the nebulizer. Offer the nebulizer to the patient. Offer assistance until he is able to perform proper inhalation. If unable to hold the nebulizer, pediatric, geriatric, special case, replace the mouthpiece with mask. Aftercare: each time it is used, wash the nebulizer chamber in warm water, clean with a spirit swabe, and then rin- thoroughly with clean water. Do not use a brush to clean the nebulizer chamber; it may be damage it. Reconnected the nebulizer chamber to the tubing and blow air from it. This will dry the nebulizer chamber and tubing. Disconnect the nebulizer chamber from the tubing and allow it to dry completely. Disconnected the tubing from the compressor unit. Side effect: dry or irritant throat, temporary or occasional cough, sneezing, stuffy or itchy nose, water, eyes, burning or bleeding of your nose, nausea, heartburn, stomach pain, urinating more or less than usual, dizziness, drowsiness, headache, unusual or unpleasant taste in your mouth. Contraindication: in some cases, nebulization is restricted or avoided due to possible untoward result or rather decreased effectiveness, such as patient with unstable and increased blood pressure, individual with cardiac irritability may result to dysrhythmias, person with increased pulses, unconscious patient inhalation may be done via mask, but the therapeutic effect may be significantly low. Thank you.